What is up, guys? How's it going today? My name is Syratube, and yes, we are back with another flipping live stream. So happy to bring this to you guys today. We're rocking out here with the Hellcat today, as well as 1,212,000,000 GP, leveraging a 750 million GP loan from my friend Ice-T. So thank you, Ice-T, for the loan. It's really helping me out a lot. I have been making absolute bank this week. If you guys have been flipping, then you probably know with Asihama coming out soon, item prices are going absolutely nuts. Crazy margins on a lot of items, going crazy price spikes, and then crazy drop-offs, especially with the Scythe of Vitur. So guys, that has been crazy, and margins just have overall been really nice this week, and I assume they'll be nice probably next week as well, as Asihama is still speculated on, and you know, markets are moving in the direction of it. So no cam and suit today, guys. I can't bring you guys that every time. We're just going to go with the standard flipping live stream today. But let's stop stalling. Let's get into it. Thank you all for tuning in today. Leave a like if you're enjoying the stream. And yeah, let's get into a little bit of flipping today. So I kind of thought about some items I wanted to start out with today. And I was going to do the Armadyl Godsword and the Bandos Godsword. I want to make sure that I'm showing some items that are good for you guys to flip as well with your cash stacks. So let me know how much money you guys are working with, and I'll be sure to help you out and give you some good items to flip so you can kind of learn how to flip and expand your own cash stack instead of watching me just expand mine. So we're going to go ahead and flip 7 of these Armadyl Godswords. Pretty decent margin on them today, actually. Looks like we're going to get 30k for every Godsword we flip here, so I'm very happy with that. We're going to do the Bandos Godswords to follow up with that as well. So we're going to see what the margin's looking like on these, and we'll list a few of those again. Vopper says, yo, today I sold Mana Rays 2k GP each. What? Are you serious? 2k GP? That is absolutely insane. But anyway, the Godswords have a 23k margin, the Bandos Godswords, that is. So we're going to go in and flip a few more of these. We're going to list 7 of them, and we'll let them do their thing. We still have 1,047,000,000 GP left to flip with. Gravid Media says, now what is this going on here, boyo? What's up, Gravid, man? I'm just saying, Gravid, you missed an amazing stream last stream, so please just go check it out, just for like a second, Gravid, at the very least. It is so funny, man. Vindes says, profit on the Sears rings. They're still selling off, actually, right now, but I'm currently looking at a profit of about 3 mil, and it's taking a little bit too long. I actually adjusted my target sale price down from 355 to 345 because it's kind of had a big regression, and I've only been able to get them off for 345 so far, and they've taken a really long time. I still have, I think, 67 Sears rings to sell, so still waiting on that to go through. But anyway, let's go ahead and do the Amulet of Torture while we wait here, guys. The Amulet of Torture, one of my favorite fastest flips that I personally know. Literally every time I log on, this is probably within the first 3 items that I try to flip because it's just such a good item. The profits are so fast, and usually you can get at least like a 25k margin on them, which is actually pretty good. So it only costs 111 mil to flip, so we're going to go in on that and hope for the best. Now, at the same time, I did want to do some items and show you guys some items that you can flip as well. So I'm going to do some Amethyst Crystal because I find that Amethyst Crystal is a really good flip for the amount that it, you know, to flip the highest quantity. It's a pretty good flip. The return is always pretty decent on them, so it looks like we're gonna get about 20 GP for every Amethyst Crystal today. A little bit less, but that is completely fine. We're gonna go ahead and list the limit, which is 11,000 every 4 hours, and we'll let that sit and do its thing. 1 bill, bruh. I have a loan from IC right now. That's why it looks a little beefy, Gravid. But I have been making actually bank this week. I think I'm up like 18 mil this week. And I still am riding the crossbow loss. So for you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, and for those of you who want to follow my investments, follow my daily flips, check me out on our Discord group. Link in the description below. It's an amazing place to learn how to flip with your cash stack. And we have a lot of people that are in this live chat or in the Discord group as well. We have over 700 members now, which is freaking outstanding. So if you guys are interested in just like a community of flippers where you can leverage other people's flips and flipping knowledge, definitely check that out. Anyway, we still have 922 mil, so we got to keep moving this around. Let's go ahead and do some mahogany planks as well, and then I think we're going to do another kind of high margin item, I think, because we do have 922 mil, and I do want to use as much of that as possible, while also covering some smaller, you know, more higher volume flips that are a little bit safer. Let's go ahead. The mahogany plank margin is actually very good. Margins are looking really good right now. I don't know why that is. I don't think as many people are on as this weekend as I thought there would be. I did a player count check earlier today using the bot in our Discord group. Not a RuneScape bot, it's a Discord bot, and it tells you the amount of players that are playing the game. Earlier when I checked, there was only 50,000, when last night there was like 80,000, so it's kind of interesting to look at that. 4GP margin on Zolver scales today from FTS Fatal. What's up, man? Good to see you. Let's go ahead and check out that margin, and I'll get to your guys' questions here in a minute. But at the same time, I want to make sure I get my flips listed today. Since we are only flipping on one account today, I do want to make sure that we are focused and we, keep a good eye on our flips. So anyway, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please leave a like. Really does help me out a lot, and let's keep going. Justin Kondruk says, hey, what's up, Justin? Good to see you, man. I assume you are coming from the Discord group, so thank you for tuning in today. Hopefully you're enjoying the content, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything like that, and I'll be sure to help you out, man. I also just have a quick question for the audience here. How's the volume? I did a volume adjustment from last time because it sounded a little bit quiet on last stream, so let me know if this sounds better. Can you hear the music in the background? Let me know. JD says, good afternoon, Sierra. Good to see you, JD. Thank you for tuning in, and yeah, appreciate it, man. SW, wow, we got a lot of people piling in. Thank you, guys. It's very loud. Okay, I will adjust that a little bit then. That should be a little bit better. Is this still good? Just say yes if this is still good. Sorry guys, it's just hard for me to adjust the audio before I go on stream. Like, it's hard to tell how loud things need to be and things like that. But if that's good, then we'll keep going here. 885 mil though. Dragon Warhammer is what we're going to list next, guys. The Dragon Warhammer is kind of a risky flip, especially recently because of the Asihama potential update coming. We don't really know. It's not a potential update. The update is coming, but we don't know what update or like what items are going to be needed for the boss fight yet. So there's a lot of items, like high-end PVM items, that have just been going on some crazy price runs, and the Dragon Warhammer is no exception. It is the same. So we're going to go ahead and try to flip a few of those and hope to get a few off with this volatility that is in the market here recently. Try to get a couple of those, although they are pretty high price, so we should keep a close eye on those. We still have 536 million GP. That's actually an insane amount. What should we put that towards? Let me think here for a minute, guys. 536 mil. We could try to flip Grazis, but I don't really like doing that on stream. It's just too high of an item. We'll do like some Armadillo chest plates or something like that. Something that is still relatively risky compared to a lot of other items we have listed here, besides the Dragon Warhammers, of course. But I think they'll make us a decent profit considering we have enough money to flip it. So the margin's not amazing on those. I'm actually going to skip those. We'll try the Armadillo chain skirt instead. And if you guys are wondering how I come up with these items, like why am I flipping these items, how did you find these items? I basically have just been flipping for a while, so I kind of know what items I like flipping, which ones go faster than other items, which items tend to have better margins. It just kind of comes with experience. If you guys do have a question about where I find these items and things like that, and you want to find some items on your own, check us out in our Discord group, link in the description below. We have a public flipping list on there that is just a Google Drive document that has a bunch of items listed on there that you can look through and choose from, and then flip those items if you so choose. And it's just a really nice list of items that you can leverage to make money. So I'm hungry. Tried dark crabs. I don't really like flipping dark crabs, actually. I've tried to flip them, and they just take too long to buy and too long to sell, and I tend to get impatient and sell them for too low of a profit, and it's just not really that fun. Janik Hansen says, hey Sierra, just stopping by and saying hi for now that you're live. I got hacked and all my gold is gone, so no flipping for me. Rest in peace. Janik, man, I'm so sorry you got hacked. That really, really stinks. And it's just unfortunate that there's so many like hacks that go on in this game and scams, but that's just the way the game goes, unfortunately. And if you get hacked, I mean, I hope you grind out some gold, get back on your feet, and start flipping from there. But if you don't, and you need to take a break from the game because it is so frustrating, then I understand, man. I hope you come back soon, and yeah, I'll help you out in any way I can. Get back on your feet. I can help you flip, answer all your questions, but Really sorry to hear you got hacked, man. 16 people in here today. Thank you all for tuning in today. Leave a like if you are enjoying the stream, and let's make some bank. So we got all the Zelver scales off. Very nice. Only 2 GP for all the Zelver scales there. So we didn't make that much, but we still made, what, like 80k, which is pretty nice, honestly, considering the limit is so high. Let's go ahead and flip a few more items. We'll do the Amulet of Fury. We'll keep a lot of fast items going here today. That way we keep it a little more action-packed. We have a question coming in from World of RS. He says, should I sell the Dragon Hunter Lance on my main for 94 mil before Asahama release and buy it back for lower suddenly? Or do you think there's going to be no price change on that item that will happen? Good question. It's hard to say. I don't think that... I think the reason the Lance is probably going up is because people are trying to grind money for Asahama items, would be my guess. So more people want the Lance right now. That being said, it could just be a natural movement for the Lance and the Dragon Hunter crossbow. These items have been known to go up and down about 10 to 15 mil, and like, you know, just throughout the year. So I wouldn't be that surprised if the price holds. I personally would hold on to my Lance at this point in time, or if I had a Dragon Hunter crossbow, I'd probably hold on to it as well. You know, it's just going to be really hard timing to buy back for lower, especially if it keeps going up. And we know that the Dragon Hunter Lance and Dragon Hunter crossbow are probably not going to be used for Asahama. So I would say just hold on to it. I mean, you can try to sell it now and buy it back for lower, but there's a good chance it doesn't go back down. So that's my opinion on it. Looks like we got overcut on the Amulet Crystal. So let's recheck that margin real quick, guys. Yeah, looks like someone overcut us by one. So we're going to go in and get one up on them. And we're going to go back in on the margin as well. Anyway, if you guys have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything like that, let me know. And if you're not with us in our Discord group, there's a link in the description below. We have over 700 members who are dedicated to flipping and learning how to flip in old school RuneScape, so we'd love to have you there. Justin, I see your question. I'll get into it in 1 second here. Let me just list these mahogany planks, and then we'll get into it. So we're going to list them for 2,281, and that'll make us a pretty good profit, actually. I'm very happy with that, considering how fast they bought. Hopefully, they will sell just as fast. We almost finished up on the Amulets of Torture as well. So, Justin says, what are some common items that I can flip? Got around 10 mil to spend. 10 mil is the perfect starting point to learn how to flip. So, I'm very happy that you actually have enough to kind of start learning the basics. So, with 10 mil, I would flip like Dragon Bones, Dragon Arrows are a really good one, especially if you are somewhat new to flipping. Oak Planks are going to be very good as well. Some other items you could do on top of that are Sharks, Manta Rays, Monkfish. Those are pretty high volume, pretty safe items. Blood Runes are going to be on there as well. Going to be really safe flip for you. You can flip a few Amulets of Fury. They flip pretty quick. The margins tend to be pretty good. And in this recent period, this recent quarter, Amulets of Fury have been really good because they just hit a low point and have gone up in price a ton. So they're pretty volatile right now, which is very nice. So they shouldn't be too hard to flip, and you'll get a decent profit on them as well. And once you start getting a little bit better and start to get to like the 20-25 mil cash stack range, you can start flipping things like Berserker Rings and Archer's Rings as well. Mage's Book is good too. Mage's Book is good, but you got to have like, I would say 35 to 50 mil to try to do the Mage's Book, just because it's a little bit riskier, and I wouldn't recommend that for beginners. It's not the easiest item to flip. Stick to the high volume stuff, the safe stuff. Rune darts, adamant darts, cannonballs. Red chins are good too. Dragon darts you can do. Dragon Dart tips. Stick to the high volume stuff with a 10 mil stack. And then once you get a little more advanced, you kind of get a feel of it, maybe 80, 100 mil, you can start flipping some more high margin stuff. You always want to make sure you focus on high volume when you're inexperienced and you're trying to learn how to flip. And if you don't have that much money, because flipping high volume items is way easier and you can still make a good profit on it. You can flip high volume items for sometimes like 300k profits. So it's really not a bad deal at all. Any flip you do that's high volume is going to net you between 50k to 300k most of the time. So as long as you're hitting the limit. And again, if you need further guidance, Justin, just ask on Discord. You can ask in our Discord general chat. Just say, hey, I've got 10 mil. What should be some more items I should flip? People will likely link you the public flipping list that I've created within the Discord group that you can also use. But on top of that, if you said you've already looked at it, people will help you out with recommendations as well. Not here to stay, just to say hi and drop the Discord link because Streamlabs isn't Yes, thank you, Jordy. Really do appreciate that. Jordy is one of our fantastic admin staff within our Discord group, so thank you for linking that, Jordy. I appreciate that, man. Looks like the flips are going decent today. We were going pretty quick at first, but now we kind of slowed down a little bit, so we'll just, you know, kind of watch it for a minute, answer questions in the chat, and yeah, thank you guys for tuning in today on this lovely Saturday afternoon. Finished up on the Bandos God Swords, at least with the buy offer. We're going to turn around and sell those. Actually, don't remember what they were selling for. 1053, okay, which is still pretty good. 10,052,995, and we'll let that sell and do its thing there. Did you guys enjoy the last stream, by the way, with the tuxedo, or not really a tuxedo, with the suit on and the glasses as well as the party hat? Did you guys enjoy that stream? If you did, let me know. We can definitely do more of those kinds of streams later on here. It was kind of fun to flip on 2 accounts. I've never really done that on live stream before, so that was a new experience for me. And it was, yeah, it was just a lot of fun, honestly. Because that was really fun because there's so many people there, so much engagement in the chat, so I just wanted to say thank you guys for the support on that stream as well. JD says, Siro, do you have a goal in mind this year for your cash stack? Of course, JD, I do. This year, it's not even a goal, it's gonna happen. I want to hit a 1 bill cash stack on my own, no loans. So 1 bill is the current goal. I think we're sitting at about 600 mil liquid right now, and we have about 200 mil in gear would be my guess that I'm probably not going to sell. I'm not going to sell my gear just to flip. So we have to go from 600 mil to a bill. It's a 400 mil gain in about a year's time, which should be pretty easy. If I know I can do it, if I get, I don't know if I'm going to try and go for this or not, but 1K Vorkath KC, I should probably go for it. I don't do a ton of PVM as much as I do just flipping and things like that, right? So I could go for the 1K Vorkath KC, but honestly, my goal right now is just to get 500 Vorkath KC, and at the same time, flip on the side, and if I think if I can do both of that, I'll get to like 200 mil within a pretty short time frame, and then from 200 mil to another 200 mil, that shouldn't be too hard at all, so. Like I said, this week has been really good for gains for me. I think I'm up like 18 mil. We are still down on a large investment that I made, but I think I'm down like 20 mil on that, which kind of stinks, but we've almost made up for it, right? So, you know, we're going to get it back. We're going to get back in the game. Always, you know, that's the thing with flipping is sometimes you make money and sometimes you lose money. And the riskier that, it's all about like risk tolerance, right? So if you like safe flips, you can stay to safe flips and you're going to make money like 99% of the time. But if you want to take more risk to make more profits, well, sometimes you're not going to win. So that's what I've been doing recently is honestly been taking more risks with my cash stack. I'm usually a pretty conservative, pretty safe flipper, but you guys have seen in the Discord that I've been going in on investments alongside you guys, and I've been just in tune with what you guys are flipping and things like that, and making my own personal calls. So honestly, that's been great so far. I've actually had a really fun time doing that, even though sometimes it doesn't exactly pay off. 2 of my 3 investments have paid off, so you know what? It's 66% chance that I succeed as of right now. So happy with that. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the stream, leave a like. Really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you do enjoy it. We also have a Discord group. There is a link in the description below for that. You can click that, join it, and it's just basically a community of flippers, beginner flippers, experienced flippers, a ton of us who are just interested in flipping. So check that out if you want to learn how to flip an old school RuneScape, man. Twisted Horns started 20 mil, they went to 30 mil. I bought 4 for 20 mil, 3 mil sold, 2 mil, 2 manually, and the other 2 sold for 17.5 because of the downward trend. So I lost like 4 mil on Horns, but earned 2 from release day flipping. Hey, what's up, Reiner, man? Good to see you, RJ. Thank you for stopping by. How y'all doing today? Doing freaking fantastic, man. How about yourself? We still have 367 mil sitting here, so let's put it to use, guys. I'm thinking we do some Bandos chest plates first, and then we'll follow that up with the Tassets as long as we can get a good Bandos chest plate flip. Slaystation 11 says, yo, yo. What's up, Slaystation? Good to see you, man. Working like a dog. You know how it be. Yeah, I feel that, man. not a great margin on the Bandos chest plates today, so we're going to go and check out the Bandos tassets, and hopefully we can get something going with those. I'm actually surprised that the Twisted Horn, it didn't go down further in price right off the bat. It took a lot longer than I thought. And again, Bandos tassets really not at a good margin today. Pretty surprised by that. It's the lowest margin I've seen in a while, so very, very shocking. Let's go ahead. We'll try another item here. I'm thinking, let's see, 367 mil. That's kind of a lot of money we got to put into something. But we can try the Dex. This is kind of like a riskier one. It's going up a lot in price here recently, so we'll try to push it, you know, higher. We'll see if it works, but not an amazing margin, about 100k per, which is definitely less than I was hoping for, but we're going to go in and try to get a few of them going anyway. We need to keep a close eye on the Dragon Warhammers and the Armadillo Chain Skirts, because I don't think I've seen a lot of buy action on those recently here, and we'll keep a close eye on the Furies as well. Looks like things are kind of slowing down on the buy offers. We're definitely going to cut back on the Amulets of Torture. We're going to list those for 15,990, 995, and they should sell pretty quickly if I had to guess. But anyway, we'll let that sit for a little bit, and we've already sold off one, so that is perfect. Take a look at my flipping list here, see what we can do next. We could try to do like Eternal Boots or Infinity Boots or even Primordial Boots. They might go a little bit faster, but with a little bit less of a margin than some of these bigger ticket items, ones with bigger margins. We could also try to do Ancestral as well if we'd like. But we'll get into that in a minute as soon as some of these offers clear up. Doesn't look like the Amethyst Crystals are really coming through, though. So we're going to cut back on that. Let's take a look at the Primordial Boots, guys. Hopefully that this live stream is helping you guys out, showing you some items that you can flip with your own cash tag. I'm actually curious to know, how much are you guys flipping with in old school RuneScape? Are you just trying to learn how to flip? Are you an experienced flipper? How much GP do you have? I'm curious, because I'm always the one showing off, you know, my cash tag when I'm flipping. What do you guys have? What does my fan base have? Are they rich as well? Are they poor? Are they going to flip and make bank? Well, that's definitely a fact. Looks like we got all of the Armadillo God Swords bought up here, so we're going to turn around and sell them. Let's see, we're going to go for... Those are the Bandos God Swords there, so let's check out the Armadillo ones. 13,589. 13,589, 995. List that, let it do its thing. FTS Fatal says 150 to 200 mil, depending on if I have PVM gear. Try Twisted Banner. Oh, that's actually a pretty good sizable bank, I would say. But either way, World of RS says try Twisted Banner and Twisted Teleport Scroll. I'm not going to do any of the new Twisted items here on stream today. We do have another episode of Flipping with Syratube coming out, though, so we could try it on there. Still currently working on that one, but we also have another video coming out on top of that, both probably going to drop next week, so keep your eyes out for those. More videos coming in 2020, and probably my goal right now for 2020 is to do one video and one stream a week. I think that is reasonable. Mies says, yes, another stream. What's up, Mies? He says, hope you're doing great. I'm doing fantastic. How about you? Hopefully you're enjoying the stream as well. And of course, if you guys are enjoying the stream at all, please leave a like. Seriously, like, leaving a like is one of the best things you can do for my channel, so I would really appreciate if you dropped a like on this live stream. I'm bringing you guys free flipping tips. I have a huge free Discord that you can leverage a bunch of flipping knowledge in. Like, this is one of the best flipping resources in the entirety of old school RuneScape. Honestly, I think one of my channels is one of the most in-depth flipping kind of like, not guides, but like mastery channels, I guess, right? Like, I'm teaching you guys how to flip. If you have any questions, I'll answer them. Basically a free resource for you guys to use, and I built free resources for you to use as well. So I'd really appreciate if you know, left a like on the live stream. That's all you got to do. JD says, working with a 309 mil cash deck was 241 mil a month ago. That is freaking insane, JD. You are killing it with the flipping. Congratulations on that, man. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and do some Archer's Rings. We have 37 mil, which is a pretty good amount to do Archer's Rings with. That's the nice thing is, like, I have flipped almost every cash stack bracket up to the 1 bill point, so I tend to know really well what you should be flipping for each amount of GP that you have. Like, I've been live streaming, this is like my 3rd year, I think we've been live streaming, guys. Isn't that crazy? Like, I haven't been like the most consistent live streaming 24/7, but I've brought streams to you guys consistently, or somewhat consistently, over 3 years. That's insane. I think we started the streams in 2017, so that's insane, man. Did you see that 1 billion challenge meme on the temple? I did see that. World of RS is pretty funny. World of RS also says, should I sell my Dragon Warhammer for 55 mil if it goes at high price before Asihama release and buy it back after it's not best in slot and it goes to 45 mil or so? I would say selling the Dragon Warhammer for 55 mil is a pretty good deal. That being said, I don't know if it's going to be needed for Asihama or how many people already have one or are going to need one, right? So those are really hard things to predict. And because of that, I'm just going to say and basically guess on the values I've seen the Dragon Warhammer at, that selling one for 55 mil is going to be a pretty good deal. They haven't been 60 mil in over a year, so getting one for 55 mil is going to be a good deal for you. To sell one for 55 mil, that is. Buying in at 55 mil, probably not too favorable. Anyway, going to turn around and sell the Dragon Warhammers for 49,947,000. 49947,995. List that, let it do its thing. Guys, I'm having a great time flipping today. How about you guys? The markets recently have been insane. If you guys aren't flipping right now, or you don't know how to flip and you're trying to learn, trust me, try to learn it right now, because this is one of the best times to be flipping and capitalizing on the Grand Exchange. There's a lot of items that are just doing crazy things, which leaves a lot of volatility and a lot of room to make profits. Like, I think I flipped the 10,000 Dragon Darts last week, which is like cost about 30 mil to do that, I think, something around there, and I made like 1.9 mil on it, I think, and I wasn't even trying to make that much. It was just because crazy volatility moment, and we were able to make a bunch of money, so it was a really, really great opportunity. We're doing pretty good today. The profits seem to be quite solid. Things are actually moving pretty fast compared to a lot of our past live streams, so happy to see that. We take a little sip of water here. I made sure to fill up my cup before the stream started. There we go. Got all the Dragon Warhammers off pretty quick. Only 50k about for every one that we flipped, so nothing crazy there. Looks like we made about 130k, so nothing crazy. We still have 488 million GP though, so let's go ahead. We're going to do the Dragon Hunter Lance next. One of my personal favorite flips, honestly. These things they're kind of crazy. They're kind of like a wild horse that you have to tame, because the movements on these things just are nuts. So we're going to keep a close eye on it. This is really high priced for the Lance, so this is a little bit risky, not going to lie, but we're going to go in and try to flip it anyway. Oh yeah, we need to cut back on the Furies as well. Now the Fury is like 2 mil. Okay, we're going to sell for 1,996,995. See if we can sell it for that. All the Armadillo chain skirts sold as well. Very, very nice. Let's take a look and see what else we can flip here. We can do the Ancestral Hat if we feel like it, but I'm going to do the Crossbow instead, because I think the Crossbow is at a pretty low point right now, and we should be able to capitalize on some decent margins as soon as it hits the bottom. So we're going to see if we can just trade this for a little bit, and yeah, it's not terrible margin. 40k for every Crossbow, not too bad. Let's go ahead and flip a few of these guys. We'll go ahead and do 7 of them. Okay, 6 it is. I clicked one too many times. Got 75 mil sitting in the backpack here. I'm going to cut back a little bit on the Armadillo God Swords. They're not really going as fast as I thought. 13,585,995. Let's let it do its thing. I sold the crossbow for 8,166,000 today before I bought 8,086K. So that's an upward trend or stabilization, as you would call it. It seems to be trading sideways for the most part. It doesn't really look like there's a lot of action on it currently. I mean, it's been like, its low point has been like 8 mil, right? Well, not 8 mil. It's gone below 8 mil. I think was 7,800K. 7,800K, I think, was the low point for that. So it seems to be trading sideways for the most part, which is fine. I mean, if items are trading sideways, it doesn't mean they're a bad flip. It actually means they're a pretty stable flip, and you can kind of capitalize on it in the short term. So it's not bad at all. Haven't really seen it going below 8 mil. I mean, I don't know. With the crossbow, like, until we hear more about the Revenant Ether disassembling update, I don't think you should go in on crawls. I made a mistake and went in on, I think, 8 of them for 11.5 mil each. So that is currently my biggest flipping loss ever. I haven't sold the crossbows yet, so it's an unrealized loss. But if I sold them right now, then it would be a realized loss of about 20 mil or so. So, or it's like 20 or 30 mil, I don't know. But it's very, very bad. It just goes to show that even the best flippers make mistakes. And I'm not claiming that I am an amazing flipper, but I do think I am a pretty knowledgeable flipper, and I'm better than the average person. Let's go ahead. We're going to list the primordial boots for 31,918,000. 31,918. 995. That's going to make some bank right there. I'm super happy with the profits so far. We've at least made a mil so far, I would think. There's been a lot of good flips that have traded relatively quickly compared to what they normally trade. So very happy with that. Next, I think we're going to go for the Zamorak Spear or the Hasta. We'll see what we can do with that. I'm actually going to cut back on the Dexterous Prayer Scrolls. Even though they are coming in, I don't want to sit on these for too long, to be quite honest. And we're going to turn around and sell them for 41,735,000. 41735,995. List that, let it do its thing. Hopefully it sells pretty quickly. Pumpkin Face popping in saying hello. What's up, Pumpkin Face? Good to see you, man. Thank you for tuning in today. Leave a like if you are enjoying the stream. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in, making profits today. And of course, if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything like that, please let me know in the live chat right now. I'll definitely help you guys out, point you in the right direction, and show you where you can make bank in old school RuneScape, showing you the best items for your cash stack. Just let me know, man. Dragon Claws were nearing a 52 mil to yesterday, but they are 52.5, so yeah, the low point was reached. Yeah, it would have been great if you bought a bunch overnight, but the thing is, World of RS, is the Dragon Claws have just been on a consistent downward trend. Like, they just keep going down. Like, last year, they were like 60 mil, so they're not going to go back up in price anytime soon. PvP is in a very tough position right now, and only more Dragon Claws are going to come into the game. If you think about it, Dragon Claws aren't really being brought out of the game at all, because if you PK someone else, you just pick them up off the ground, right? And you just resell them or use them, either way. So Dragon Claws are really not in a good spot right now, to be quite honest. Not an investment that I would like to make, and I usually don't even like flipping them, you know, overnight or anything like that, because I just know that they're naturally going to trend downwards, which means if you have any, you're going to lose money. Flips kind of slowed down a little bit. We're going to turn around, sell the Amulets of Fury for a little bit less. I want to free up another slot, so 1985,995. See if that sells pretty quick. I don't remember originally what the margin was. It was 1978. We should be able to sell them for 1985. We'll see, though. Problem with the Amulets of Fury is they are a pretty highly traded item, so margins tend to hold pretty well with this thing. It's just kind of overall demand that will shift the price upwards or downwards for the most part. World of RS asking another question. He says, do you think based on the recent update that the imbued heart can be used from the bank interface will make the price go up? I did see some temporary spikes on it, 20 mil to 2200k. I mean, maybe not. That's not really a significant enough update to drive the price upwards. I mean, it's a nice feature, but I don't think people are going to buy it now because they can just use it in their bank. Like, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. It's just a nice feature. I don't think it has any effect on price. It's probably just a natural movement. And 200k upward price trend for the imbued heart is nothing, you know, like, unnatural. Like, that happens all the time. If it went up like 3 mil, well then maybe we're talking about something, you know? You have to kind of justify when an item goes up like that. And here's the thing, is like, it's natural for the human brain to want to tie a price increase or just tie a price movement to an actual update or something that's, you know, really happening, some market kind of movement or some update, something like that. But most of the time, it's just a natural movement of demand, and it doesn't really have anything to do with the update that was proposed and things like that. Of course, some items, yes, like the scythe, that is completely because people think it's going to be for the new update. Otherwise, it would have kept going down in price. And if it's not used in the new update, it's going to crash even farther than it did before. So we could see the scythe at 500 mil if it's not used in the new update. I think there will be a really, really hard downward trend if it's not needed. So I would recommend not holding at, like, it's too risky to hold the scythe through the next update. I mean, you could potentially make bank, but it's too risky. Zamorak Brews can now be consumed at the bank without, when the bank is open without the damage prompting your bank to close. That's kind of interesting. I don't really think those things have an effect on price as much, though. Anyway, we're going to knock up the Dragon Hunter Lance. It wasn't buying out, so 9.4, 9.15, 9.95. List that, let it do its thing. We'll go ahead and get 4 of those if we can. And we sold all the prayer scrolls. Very nice. 200k profit on that. Nothing crazy, but we'll definitely take those profits. And let me just make sure we got our listing right on the Lance. 9.4, 9.15. Okay, we're good on that. We still have 432 mil left to work with. Let's go ahead and do the Dragon Darts. And then we'll fill up that next slot with something that's a little bit more expensive. I don't know what yet, so we'll look into that in a minute here. Pretty good margin on the Dragon Darts. Very happy with that. We're going to go ahead and list 11k of those, basically. 36 mils is going to be the cost of that. And we'll let that sit for a little bit. 396 million GP left to work with. Let me think about what we can do with that. We could do... we'll do the Ancestral Robe Bottom. The only reason I was thinking about staying away from these is they're kind of hard to flip on stream. So we'll try a few. We'll see if it works out for us. They're pretty low price right now, so I'm kind of happy with that. Just because I do think they'll naturally trend upwards, which means the flip will be more likely in our favor than not our favor. So we'll go ahead and flip a few of these here, just a little bit over the margin there, and we'll put 4 in there for now. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in today. Leave a like if you are enjoying the live stream. Really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you do enjoy it. All those lances bought really quick, so that's kind of concerning. But we're going to go ahead and try to sell them for a little bit less than 95 million. Hopefully that will sell pretty quick. Ah, crossbow, I see. Yeah, it was a pretty short flip on the crossbows, making about 40k for every crossbow. A little bit less, more like 35k probably, but they looked like they were at a pretty low point. I love flipping the crossbow because they're relatively cheap, and sometimes you can get, like, 100k margins on them. When I used to flip the cross, when it was like 30 mil or so, I would get crazy margins on this thing. There would be like 250k margins every time I went to check them. It was one of my favorite items. Now it's kind of it's traded a lot more. There's a lot more in the game, so it's not quite as good. But if they add that disassembly option, or disassemble option to the crossbow to turn it into ether, then that will really help raise the crossbow price, as well as it will just make it a little bit rarer. So the margins might go back up. Vindes says, try the new items. Not going to try any of the new items on stream today. We do have a flipping with Syratube video coming out, though, and I will be trying the new items on there, but I don't want to flip any of the new items on live stream yet. I also don't like flipping update items as soon as they come out. I know a lot of you guys want me to, and you want me to show you that, but it's not really my style. I think it's too risky. You never know when they're just going to start going down. It's really hard to guess the price of the items. It's a lot of work, and I don't know. I don't like taking a lot of big risks when I'm flipping, so yeah. But I'll do it for you guys, I promise. Mr. Luke says, what up, my dude? What's up, Mr. Luke, man? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in today to the live stream. Really do appreciate it. Drop a like if you're enjoying it, and yeah, hopefully you guys are making bank. And if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash tag, let me know. I'll be sure to help you out. 199 mil. Let's go ahead and do the Grimy Renard Weed. This is one of the safer high volume flips that I like participating in. They tend to have pretty good margins too. It really just depends if you get lucky or not. And today it looks like we're actually pretty lucky. So we're going to go ahead and flip a few of those. I think it's like 11 GP for every Grimy Renard we're going to get. So not too bad at all. 111 mil left. Let's go ahead and do the Zamorak. Zamorakian. We're going to do the Spear. And we're just going to do the Spear. I always do the Hosta, so we're switching it up. We're doing the Spear today. Ooh, really expensive. Not going to lie. Very, very expensive. There's no way. 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 Like, there's no way. Impossible, man. No possible chance we hit this margin. We're gonna let it ride. We're gonna let it ride. We're gonna let it ride. Whoo, I'm actually nervous right now, actually. This could be a bank flip, guys. This could be bank. We'll let it ride for a minute here. We'll let it ride. Holy moly. Whew. That's what gets the heart pumping a little bit. That's why we flip right there, man. But anyway, I don't know if that margin's gonna hold. What? 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 Okay, I'm gonna try to sell these. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. I don't think this is gonna sell, but just because we started like instant buying them at the low price, so there's clearly some price discrepancy right now on the Zamorakian Spear, but I'm hoping we can sell those off, but I'm not too sure about that. We might have just timed that. It sounded like it was poor timing on our end. We didn't know it was going to do that, but it's still possible we're able to get some of these off. It doesn't look like a lot of people are trading them right now, so we'll see what happens. It's not a dank flip yet. Only if we're able to sell a few of these will it be a dank flip, and I don't have a lot of confidence that we will be able to, but even that being said, we might. So as long as we have the hope, then it's going to be nice. We finished up 2 other flips, though, here. Let's check them out. We finished all of the Dragon Hunter Lances, which made us about 400k, so actually not too bad at all. I'm thinking we do, like, maybe 2 more of those Lances, and we'll get... Well, we can do 3 more, right? I think we can do 3 more. Yeah, we should be able to do 3 more. So we'll list 3 more there, and that's a pretty good profit, so we're happy with that. Let's check how much we made on the Prims. Prims were decent, right? Yeah, about 200k on the Prims, a little bit less. No, it's like 120k, but still pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and get a few more of those as well. Oh, we sold one of the Spears. Oh, snap. Yo, we made up for the margin check at the very least, boys. If we can get these other 2 off, that's gonna be freaking bank. So pumped for that, man. Holy moly. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. That really needs to sell. Anyway, what should I focus on flipping with 200 mil? Question coming in from Mr. Luke. That's a great question, man. First of all, if you're not with us in our Discord group, Mr. Luke, that's going to be a great place to find flips for a 20 mil cash stack. And you can also ask a lot of experienced flippers in there what to flip with a 20 mil cash stack as well. But since you're here now, we'll give you some good items to flip with 20 mil. 20 mil, you're going to want to focus on high volume items primarily. So this is going to be Zolver Scales, Blood Runes, Oak Planks, Mahogany Planks. You can do Dragon Arrows, you can do Adamant Arrows, Rune Arrows, just like, depends how safe you want to be with your flips, but all of these items that I'm listing are relatively safe. Air Orbs, Battle Stabs, really great flips with a 20 mil cash stack. Death Runes, Law Runes, Wrath Runes. Yeah, I think we covered a lot there. Oh man, dude, I hope the rest of these spears sell. Don't forget, Zami Spear is a crush weapon, and Asahama is weak to crush. Is that confirmed? Is Asahama confirmed weak to crush? I think that is confirmed, but I just want to make sure. 4439 is what we're going to sell these for. 4439995. Mr. Luke says, thanks, homie. Yeah, I'm in the Discord. Fantastic. You're doing everything right to become a fantastic and experienced, excellent flipper, Mr. Luke. So you keep on it, man. Hopefully those item suggestions helped you out a lot. And yeah, be sure to check it with me and let me know. Got all of those ancestral road bottoms coming in. Wow, items are flipping super fast today. I don't know what's going on with the markets, but I'm happy to see it. 62,352,000. 62349,995 is actually what we're gonna do. Should sell. Oh my god, we got another spear off. Yo, that's gonna be so much bank. Dude, I cannot wait to see that flip. That's gonna be legitimate bank. Yo, that's so hype. For the price of that item, that's crazy, man. Oh my goodness. I'm so hyped to see that. 31,917,000. 31917,995. I'm sorry, I'm freaking out on that because that is insane. I've never seen Zamorak Spears do that, or the Hostas for that matter. Anyway, Harith. Oh my god. No freaking way, man. No way. 1.6 mil? Are you kidding me? Are you joking me? Well, I mean, we'll try to get a few more, I guess. 15,765,995. I don't think we're going to be able to get more, but we'll try it. That's crazy, man. How do you feel? Really good, man. We hardly ever hit something like that. Like, that is, like, something that happens once in every, like, 6 months. Flips like that. How about the Basilisk Jaw now? Oh, how do you feel about the Basilisk Jaw now? I don't know. I haven't flipped the Basilisk Jaw recently, actually. I haven't even been following the price. I will look after the stream today and update you guys in the Discord on that one, actually. I want to flip a few more of the Jaws, though. I used to flip a few around when the item came out. Well, not when it came out, but like a little after. And they're a pretty good flip. They're not the easiest to flip. They tend to go... the demand, like, the supply is low. Not necessarily the demand is high, but just the supply in general is low, so not that many are traded. And the flips take a little bit of time, but they're pretty profitable, so happy with that. Anyway, we're going to turn around and sell the Dragon Hunter Lances for the same price as before, except we're going to go 1k under. 94994,995. Let's let it do its thing. Boom, sold. Those ones will let them sell. I don't think we're going to get any more of these Zamorak Spears, but we'll keep a close eye on it just in case. Great stream today, man. A lot of flips going on here. Very happy with that. Put the spears higher. I will in a second, but I need 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back, guys. Sorry about that one. I don't know why I muted the desktop audio. Sorry for that. You could have listened to the music in the meantime, but I'm too stupid, so you didn't get to. Put the spears higher. We could. I'm nervous, though, man. I'm nervous, man. I actually am nervous to go back in on these, but we'll do it anyway. 15,805,995. Let it do its thing. Put 4 of those in there, man. Woo! That was a crazy flip. I'm happy with what we got. You know, one thing I've learned with flipping is just don't be greedy. If you're not greedy and you just take safe profits, you're going to be fine. It's funny because so many people with flipping have different risk tolerance, right? Like some people invest all their money, they try to get these crazy returns. I am not like that. I'm a relatively safe flipper. If you think about it, even if these spears crashed like 2 mil each, that's only going to be a 10 mil loss. Actually 8 mil loss because of the profit we made before, which is what, like let's see, that's like such a small fraction of my cash stack, I can't even calculate it. Maybe my math is just bad. I thought my headphones stopped working because I couldn't even hear the music. My bad, Harith. Oh, man. 10 minutes left in today's stream, guys. Let's make some bank in the meantime. Don't think the spears are going to buy, but we'll let them sit there for a minute. 399 mil. What are some quick items we can flip for that amount? Let's do the Necklace of Anguish. This is like my favorite flip to put in if like you're running around doing something else in game, like leaving the Grand Exchange. Just put Necklaces of Anguish in. Like, they'll make you, over time, they're just such an easy flip. Well, the margin's not great today, but usually you get like 10k for every Anguish, and the limit is 70 every 4 hours. So you can just put in a limit of like 30, go do something else in the game, and come back, and bam, you're gonna make some bank off of that. So 399 mil still. Let's do the Dragon Hunter crossbow. Now, this is a little bit riskier today. We'll check it out though. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad for us. Ice-T says, "Hey, what's up, Ice-T, man? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. You made it, and you said you were going to make it, so I'm happy with that." And yeah, nothing crazy on the Dragon Hunter crossbows today. We'll just do a quick 3 of those. The lances are selling off, which is good. Everything else seems to be doing fine. We haven't sold any of the ancestral robe bottoms yet, but that's not a huge concern. Anyway, what are you guys flipping in Old School RuneScape today? Do you have any Asihama investments going on right now? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments below if you do. Or not comments, the live chat. I'm like recording a YouTube video. But no, I really do want to know what you guys are investing for or in for Asihama, because I personally will not be doing any investments, I don't think, myself. I haven't even speculated on what I think is going to really go up in price, so. Vindes saying, "I invested in a secret item, hehe. Message it to me on Discord. I won't tell anyone, I promise." I'm not even investing in anything, so. I don't think there's anything that I can think of off the top of my head, which I think will go up, that hasn't already been price adjusted. Like, yes, sure, I think the scythe might go up if the update comes out and the scythe is needed, but I'm still speculating. Not Nightmare related, though. Interesting. Either way, man. Ice-T said, "Had no motivation this week, but gonna look for some awesome investments for Nightmare." Ice-T, I saw that you weren't playing at all this week, man, and I know you usually play a good bit, so welcome back, I guess. I know you were taking like maybe a mini break or something like that. Let's see what we can whip up. We still have 361 mil, a couple minutes left here in the stream, so I want to make sure we get something good going. We finally got one of those ancestral sets off, or not sets, the robes. This is going to be a good profit stream today. I think we've made like 3 mil on today's stream, at least, because of that 1.9 mil Zemrock spear flip, which was insane. Actually, I do want to post that really quick, so I'm going to go make sure I mark the prices for that one, and that way we can have a little bit of memory from the stream and this absolute bank flip that we witnessed, man. Can you believe that? Like, that was crazy. Anyway, if you do want to see all the flips that I'm putting, I usually post all of my really good flips in our Discord group that we have. Link in the description below. Honestly, like, if there's any flip that I find that's good off stream that I hit, I usually share it with the Discord group. So just check that out. We have a good flip section where everybody posts the best flips that they have. We also have a personal records flip section for where people post their record flips, man. Pretty crazy. Do you think Leba has recovered from his Mage's Book loss by now or not? He's probably close to, but not yet, maybe. IC says, "Maybe I'll do 1 mil battle staffs for a 300 to 450 mil profit." Yeah, that would be pretty good, honestly. I missed Scythe, only got 1. Yeah, that's fine. So, I mean, that's a risky investment in itself, so you gotta be careful when you're flipping that thing. 344 mil. We still have a little bit of cash here to work with. We'll do Dragon Arrows. That's perfect. This is just a high volume, low risk item. We'll get that flip in here. Still gonna make us a pretty good profit though. 585, really nice margin on those right now. We're gonna go ahead and list the limit, which is 11,000 every 4 hours. Yes, but I do need to look a little bit more into Asihama investments. One more item, actually, that I was thinking of that I do want to flip on stream today is the Abyssal Bludgeon. So let's check out the Abyssal Bludgeon, see if it's got any good profits going on. Looks like it's kind of low compared to where it's been. 25 mil flat almost, so we'll see what we can do with it. Wow, really? 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 4K margin on the Abyssal Bludgeon? That's kind of crazy. Never see it that low. Anyway, 400 mil. Fine. I guess we'll not do that. We'll do oak planks. We'll just do something really easy. Flips pretty quick. Oh, that's actually, yeah, we should do elder malls, actually. Because they are pretty low right now. So, we'll see if we can, get a few of these going. So I can see price. I think they're going to be a good flip either way. Wow. Upward trend on the elder malls here. Really good to see. 10, 7, 3, 6, 9, 9, 5. And so what's interesting, guys, is when you flip items, you're actually, most of the time, you're driving the price of the item upwards. Like, flipping is actually good for the economy because you're providing convenience. So, you know, you're actually doing a service when you're flipping an old school RuneScape, and you make profit at the same time. 107,597,995, because you're kind of locking in margins for these items. So you're basically controlling the convenience of items, which is actually good for RuneScape. I never get good margins on the Bludgeon. I actually have gotten like 100k plus margins on the Bludgeon before. I haven't flipped it in a while though, so that's the first time I've checked it in maybe like 2 months. It's not typically an item that I flip, but it's still a pretty good one. Hoping we can get one of these Dragon Hunter crossbows off here soon. Elder Malls are probably going to finish off stream, but that's fine. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, we got one off, so I'm confident that we'll be able to sell those then. Usually when I'm selling items, I like wait for one to sell off, just to make sure I have confidence that I'm listed at the correct price, and then I just let it ride from there. 18 people in here today, guys. Thank you for tuning in today and supporting the stream. Really do appreciate that. A lot more videos to come this year. So I'm looking forward to 2020 and what it's going to bring for our YouTube channel. I'm really happy with the subscriber count we have right now, with just a fan base we got going on. Our Discord group with over 700 members. Are you kidding me? I looked today, we're over 700. That is insane. If you want to join us on Discord, there's a link in the description below. It is the best flipping resource across the entirety of old school RuneScape. So if you're interested in checking it out, link in the description below. It's for beginner flippers, experienced flippers. It doesn't matter. We post all of our flips in there. We encourage people to talk about their flips and flipping strategies. So we really would like to see you in there. It was over 1K before you pruned it. The prune was an accident, okay? We are still recovering. I don't think it was over 1K. Maybe it was. If it was, that's crazy. But, yeah, that was an accident. And you know what? It is what it is. Thanos had to do a snap. I don't think it was. Yeah. So basically we recovered. But we would have been like 1K if I didn't do that. Either way, man, everybody makes mistakes. So, you know what? We live and we learn, right? These Diamond Dragon Balls E are actually really good right now. They're buying pretty quickly, considering the margin that they're currently at. So we might be a little bit high on the listing. We'll have to see. We're going to cut back a little bit on the Armadyl God Swords because we only sold one. So we're going to go 13, 13, 5, 7, 8, 9, 9, 5. Let's let it do its thing. Hopefully that sells a little bit faster. Anyway, where are you guys tuning in from in the world? I always love hearing where you guys are from, especially if you are tuning in from Australia. Then I'm so sorry to hear about the brush fires. Hopefully everything is going well. It'd be sick to do a charity stream for that. If you guys are interested, then I will get my donation set up and we'll literally crank that on Monday if you guys want, because that really stinks, man. I would love to raise some money to donate to the wildfires out there and all the animals that are suffering, because that's really sad. So anyway, if you're not tuning in from Australia, let me know where you're watching from. Would love to hear it. And yeah, where are the US people at? I always see in the stats like that we have people from the United States watching, but no one ever says anything in the live chat. They're like, it's always like people from Europe. So I would love to see where my US viewership is from, because that is where I'm from. So let me know. Let's see. We should probably start cutting back on a few things here. Surely Australian people are asleep. Yeah, probably. PA, USA, lit. US Virgin Islands. That's tight. Let's cut back on the Dragon Darts. So just not really doing anything. 3355s will do. 3355. Let's not let it do its thing. It's probably going to sell pretty quick. Estonia, Europe is cooler, so I understand. Okay, I see. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell these Dragon Arrows for 597. I think that's probably good. And we're going to cut back on the Diamond Dragon Bolts E as well, just because I don't want to sit here and watch the whole limit go through. 1618 is what we'll sell for. 1618. We'll let that do its thing there, man. Should sell pretty quick. Anyway, that's just going to about wrap it up today. Once I list these Grimy Renard Weeds, we're going to keep the Elder Malls in as well. And let's go ahead and check the... What is it? The Grimy Renard Weeds. Sorry about that. 7979 is what we'll sell for. Oh, I think I messed that up, didn't I? No, I didn't. That was fine. Perfect. Alright. Instant sold, though, so I guess we were too low on the listing there, but... Oh, it sold for 7,990 anyway. Which is not bad at all. We made 40k on that. Nothing crazy, but nothing horrible at the same time. Anyway, we're going to call it there today, guys. Thank you all for tuning in today. Really do appreciate it. If you guys are interested in more flipping content, join us in our Discord group. There's a link in the description below. It is for beginner flippers and experienced flippers, so be sure to check that out. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the stream, leave a like. Really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.